Hey everyone, it is Chala. Welcome to the Tuesday Tea Time with Chala. I am the CEO and founder of The Repositioning Expert. I am here with all sorts of lighting experiments here tonight. It's the first Tuesday. I remember doing this last week where it wasn't this crazy dark. So I've got some mood lighting in the back. I turned off the lighting in the back. I absolutely need a lighting person to tell me how to do this much better. So if anybody's listening, if anybody's watching, please let me know how to do that. Okay, so I got a ring light in the back of the phone, but I don't know if it looks any good. All right, so a funny thing that we're gonna be talking about today is the live video beast. I wanted to give you some information about that. Listen, it's not easy and it's not always fun. I actually got a chance to work out today. Now that the gyms are limited, so my gym is limited to just 50 people and it's huge, right? It's a good life. And I worked every hour today. I had an appointment. I'm not complaining about the business, that's amazing, but I could only book the last minute for the next hour because they're all full, always constantly full. So you have to look for the next day so you can get in, or you can't look for the next day, you have to look for the next hour. So I ran for 6 o'clock, I ran back at 7:15 and I had to doll up and change back. And anyway, you don't need to hear all that, but I'm here, I'm set up. But so what I was trying to tell you is that this whole live video thing, it is not for the faint-hearted, it is not for everyone, but if you are willing to use it in your business, here are some reasons and some ways that I wanted to talk about today. So here is a survey by New York Magazine. It says that 80% of audiences would rather watch a live video than read your blog. So I hope you guys are watching this video instead of reading my blog. So wait, watch this video as I take a sip. I'm so dehydrated. Okay, so the number 2 thing is 82% would prefer a live video versus reading a social media post. So how amazing is this? People just want the experience of live. 67% of people who watched the live stream bought a ticket for a similar live stream again. So, I mean, these are free, but if it goes to show you that if people are willing to sit through one, they get the experience of it, they are willing to purchase something of similar value and format. So that should tell you something. And then 45% of audiences say they would actually pay for a live stream content from their favorite brands. So if you're already in front of a target audience and you've already connected with them and you're not connecting to them through live video, you're missing an opportunity, because that's almost half of them are saying, I want live videos from you. And then the last stat, no, it's not the last, the second to last, is that 67% say that quality is really important, which is why I'm fussing with the lighting. I'm trying to, light my face. I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't look like I'm speaking from a black hole. I always make sure that there's quiet in the apartment, and luckily I do live on the 14th floor, so it's good, right? So quality is really important. And then the last piece of information that I want to give to you before moving on to how you can use video and give you some suggestions and tell you about how I've been using it is that video usage, it's so funny because they only did the last 2 years. They didn't do 2019 and this year after COVID, but live streaming in 2017 was 25% and it went up in 2018 to 42%. I can't even imagine what it is post-COVID. And I looked for those numbers and I could not find it. But I'm telling you that live video is the way, especially now. I got onto live video. I mean, we were just kind of toying with the idea before COVID and starting to do these Tea Time Tuesdays. But now I launch an entire program on live video for 9 days, and you guys, a lot of you have been on it, you've sat through it, you've seen a little bit of it, or you've heard about it. and I'll talk to you more about that at the end. So how can you as a small business use live video in your business to get more clients, right? One is you can do the kinds of long trainings that I'm doing where I have no more slides, no, I'm not hiding behind webinars, I'm not hiding behind text. It's all me. It's as if I'm standing on a stage. I'm in my, living room in front of my camera every single day for 9 days. And that's a launch model that I learned, that I invested to learn, and it's paid off. It's the biggest thing that's ever paid off in the last 8 years of my business since I've, started my business. So it's the number one thing that had paid off was the stages, but since it's been gone, it's the number one thing now that's paying off for my investment. So using live video for long events and live launches is really, really great. So the second part of what you can do with live video is you could do webinars with video. So you can have a part of you showing and part of slides showing. Now, I did that a lot. And I'm done with it. I really do prefer the direct experience, but some people learn visually. Some people need the slides. I have people in my program, in the live launch program, who refuse to do anything without the slides, or they actually have the slides off to the side and they're still doing video, but they're reading it from the slides. Whatever you need to do. But it is something that you could use a live video for. So for example, one of my clients that we just had a session with today, she's gonna be doing a capability, they asked her for a capability statement, which is like a sheet full of your specialty, what makes you different, your USP, what are some of the services that you do, and who are some of the clients that you've served, kind of like a snapshot of who you are. And instead, what I talked her into is a capability presentation, a very brief one, where on Loom, we even tried it, which is Loom is a video app where you just record it with a one click, send the link in any messenger or any email, and people you don't have to upload it, download it to anything like YouTube. You just one click are able to access it if you're getting it or sending it in an email. So we tried doing it on a presentation and it worked. So you can actually, so what she's gonna do is do the capability presentation on either Zoom recording or Loom, and then send that to the prospect. So that's one thing, that's the thing that you can use live videos for. Technically they're not live in that case, but you could even set up a Zoom call or a meeting, a capability meeting, to do it that way. All right. The third thing you can use live video for is, of course, you can stream Zoom into any social media platform. I'm right on Facebook. At one time I had experimented on streaming directly to Facebook and to not to LinkedIn. I don't have the credentials to stream to LinkedIn, but if you were to live stream it to Instagram. And I tried two different screens, like I tried one on my computer and one on my phone, and it just looked like I was crazy because I wasn't, like, sometimes I was looking here, sometimes I was looking there, sometimes I'd forget, or I'd try to look at both and I'd look like, I was going crazy. So that didn't work out too well for me, but some people do, and that's okay. So social media is a place where you can use it. For my live launch, I used Zoom. I was in a Zoom room, and then I was live streaming it directly into the Facebook group, this Facebook group, and that's what we'll be doing again on the 21st. I love live podcasts. A lot of people record them, edit them. I love doing it live. I haven't gotten anyone to do it live with me, but I did a ton of the next stuff, which is live interviews. So if you remember, during the last boot camp, I interviewed like 10, 15 people live every single day, back to back, small businesses that are in the group. Some of you who are watching, maybe watching the replays, probably know that because you were, you either watched it or you were part of the interview, but it's a great way to engage. Here's another one, live interview panels if you have more than, you know, 2 people, then you can have an actual panel interview that you host live, and you can, again, you know, stream it to anything. Stream it to any of the social media like YouTube or any of the other social media streams. How about capability presentations I talked about? How about roundtables, executive roundtables? You can do a live stream, and you can do a private one as well, video. It's all video, guys. It's all video. Now, what about networking? Great way to network. And, you know, I don't know that you would live stream that, but it could be very interesting. But it's all video. So I have some reminders before I, you know, wrap up on the whole video gig. The video gig is, you gotta get into it whether you're comfortable with it or not. And, you know, it's the breakthrough way. I wasn't comfortable with it, believe me. I was foreign to it. I was on the stage a lot, and it doesn't translate exactly to the camera. There's so many more things that you need to know. There's so many more technical things you need to know. But I learned, and you can learn, and, you know, shoot me a message and ask me about it, and I'll tell you how I learned and who I learned it from, or what to do, and get on it. You guys, it is the beast that you need to master, and especially the live streaming portion of it is amazing. Tony Robbins did, I don't know how many thousand people. He actually worked with Zoom to create a new platform for himself, because no platform could host him at that time. That's what he did. He literally took his event on Zoom during COVID, and it was a smashing success. So it's the future, it's the world. Whatever piece of it you can own and adapt for your own business, it's the way to go. Okay, so I am off the video live stream soapbox, and I'm going to tell you about some reminders. So remember to sign up for the bootcamp. Even if you saw it last time, you will learn more things this time. There's new guests. It's the same content, but you will get something new out of it every time you listen to it. And it's on September the 21st. It goes for 9 days. It's 5 days of content, and then 4 days of bonuses. And it's happening at 3 p.m. Eastern every single day. So I will see you. And the way to sign up for that is repositioner.com/bootcamp. There you go. And for those of you who do sign up this Friday, so I do a mini mastermind training every Friday until the 21st. So there's only 2 left, and the next week's is called, this week's is called Sales Emails That Convert. Sales emails that get opened. So I want you to come and spend, and I believe that one's at Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So the way to join is we will send you the link, the Zoom link to join if you register for the bootcamp. So all you have to do is register for the bootcamp, and you get a recording of all the ones that have already aired in the last 2 weeks, and then you'll get a link to see this Friday. I can't wait to see you guys. I hope you guys have a good night, and I am gonna finish my tea and hit the shower. All the best, you guys. Bye-bye.